I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Everyone, please be seated.
Good evening. I am Mrs. Rinaldi, former advisor of National Honor Society at Oceanside High School. I am so happy to have you here at our virtual induction for our new members of National Honor Society. In these difficult and unusual times, we wanted to try and make our virtual ceremony as similar as possible to our ceremony if we had had it in person. We've included the speeches of our National Honor Society officers from last spring. These officers have shown us how to lead. Our induction will now begin with Jack Bear, our former treasurer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jack Beer, and I am your current NHS treasurer. I will be speaking to you on scholarship, but first, I want to congratulate all of you on your induction into the National Honor Society. You are here partly because you have accumulated an unweighted GPA of 90 or higher throughout the first 3 years of high school. Many of you have also participated in extracurriculars, athletics, and honors and AP classes, which have only made this goal more challenging to accomplish. However, scholarship means more than just academic achievement. It is a commitment to learning and constantly striving for improvement. The great amounts of effort and dedication that you put into your work are what make you a scholar, and your outstanding academic accomplishments are a testament to your hard work in the classroom. It is not about being the smartest person in the room. Rather, it is about having the intellectual curiosity, persistence, and drive to challenge oneself in the pursuit of knowledge. It is about not only making the most out of educational opportunities provided to you, such as in school, but also seeking out new opportunities to learn and further your education. Scholarship is not an inherited quality, but one developed as a result of one's passion, curiosity, and diligence. Each of you is being inducted tonight because you have shown that you possess the qualities of a scholar and of someone capable of positively contributing to this world by further educating yourself. Once again, congratulations on tonight and good luck in the future. Jenna Picciano, Secretary, will now speak on service.
Hi, everyone. So first, I would just like to start out with a quote from Howard Zinn. Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. While all pillars are important, service is what really makes National Honor Society a community. As you may know, part of the requirement of membership is completing several hours of service. In opposition to a regular task for fulfillment in school or a club, those in NHS are spending their time in a meaningful way, often mentoring those younger than us academically and fostering a purposeful connection. At first, you may not realize the impact you have on those around you. I know I didn't. But after a few weeks of tutoring my 2D, I noticed how much more confident she became as her grades went up. We went from having sessions of prying out answers to acing practice tests. Not to mention, we've become great friends. The service pillar also prompts your personal connection to community in a more holistic sense. Those who have spent little time participating in after-school events or simply keeping to themselves Use NHS as a network in getting more involved with not only our building, but Oceanside. Through our turkey shoot, Holiday Angels toy drive, and sales in the lobby throughout the year, we find ourselves next to people we never thought we'd be friends with and helping out families in an unparalleled manner. I hope you carry your sense of service with you to university and keep paying it forward the way your predecessors have for you. Lucy Leibowitz, Vice President, will now speak on character.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lucy Leibowitz, and I'm the current NHS Vice President. I'm here to talk about what I believe to be the most important pillar of National Honor Society, character. Character is not something that one can pretend to have, to manufacture or hold simply to be inducted. As Dr. Steve Maraboli once said, the truth of your character is expressed through the choice of your actions. Character comes down to your choices and what you choose to give to the world and the people around you. At a time like this, especially amidst a global pandemic, these choices are quintessential in holding together our community. Character means selfless social distancing even as you miss milestones in your life. It means getting groceries for your elderly neighbors and doing all you can for those most at risk. It means thanking essential workers, doctors, and nurses, putting a rainbow in your window, doing a drive-by to make someone smile on their birthday. Within all of this chaos, it is our individual choices that enable people to find light and happiness. We are the glue that keeps Oceanside strong and happy despite the darkness we currently face. This is a true testament of character. The way you display your character is, again, an individual choice. Everyone here has made the choice to be selfless and kind, which is critical as a member of National Honor Society. I commend you all on showing a great degree of character and congratulate you on your induction. Continue to make selfless choices and continue to shine your light bright in this dark, uncertain time. Melissa Wilmer, President, will now speak on leadership.
Good evening. I would first like to start off by congratulating you for your induction into the National Honor Society. Although these are definitely not ideal circumstances, your efforts throughout high school are ones that you should truly be proud of and have not gone unnoticed. To reach this point, you maintain an unweighted cumulative average above a 90, were active in our Oceanside community, and were involved in a variety of extracurriculars. However, in addition to these tangible achievements, there are equally important intangible pillars of National Honor Society that you have demonstrated, one of which is leadership. Throughout my time in high school, I have held various leadership positions in activities like Model Congress and student government, but I have also participated in activities like track and cross country where I have not held the leadership rank. My involvement in these activities, both with and without the leadership title, has taught me that being a great leader is not solely determined by one's rank. Rather, it is dependent upon you, not your position in the group, and the way that you carry yourself. That being said, regardless of whether you held the title of captain on the athletic field, organizer of a group project, or club president, you all have exemplified qualities that constitute a good leader. Those qualities include being a person that is constantly doing the right thing, looking out for others, and serving as a positive role model. One of the most important lessons that I've learned about leadership, though, is how one must be able to adapt and be level-headed in all situations, as tasks almost 99% of the time do not go as planned. I do not think that anyone could have predicted the circumstances that constituted our 2019-2020 school year. However, we have all demonstrated the quality of leadership in our ability to adapt to the new normal, whether that be completing online school assignments, following social distancing regulations, attending virtual club meetings, or helping out around the house. Although it is extremely unfortunate that the year has taken this turn, in the long run, it has made us, our community's future leaders, better suited to approach real-life problems as we have all demonstrated this quality to adapt. Once again, congratulations on your induction. Now I will leave you with this quote. The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, but the leader adjusts the sails. Tonight's keynote speaker is a teacher that was chosen by the current members of the National Honor Society. I have the privilege of introducing her as well as being one of her former students. This teacher taught me in my junior year AP Language and Composition. Her classroom environment was one that encouraged creative and outside-of-the-box thinking. She drastically improved my critical thinking skills. She often gave her students opportunities to collaborate, develop, and organize their thoughts in a group setting. I am proud to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Miss Claire Grogan.
Thank you, Melissa. Those are such kind words. And it's such a pleasure to share this evening with you, albeit virtually, as we induct our newest Honor Society members. I know my colleagues would agree that this night in May always ranks among the highlights of the academic year. My cousin Brian is a brainiac. He was reading at 3. He had perfect SAT scores. And because of his photographic memory, he never had to study. I idolized him. Sometimes we would pile in front of the TV and watch Jeopardy. So we're a competitive lot, and there was a fair amount of teasing and needling when my grandfather got an answer wrong or my father blurted out an incorrect date. But Brian always had the right answer, and it was always phrased perfectly in the statement of a question, right? What is telekinesis? And I felt stupid, somehow unworthy, because I could barely get 3 questions right in an entire episode. Until one day, I was wandering around and I heard Alex Trebek. And there was Brian watching an hour before Jeopardy was aired on our local channel so that he knew the answers ahead of time. There was a strange relief I felt in being aware that he didn't have all the right answers. And while the moment may seem ridiculous, it was something I was reminded of when I stepped into the classroom to become a teacher, specifically a teacher of English. Because English, unlike any other subject, is not about getting the question right. Achieving an A on a Whitman analysis is not the point. If we're reading the tragedy of Hamlet, we're not interested in how it ends. Instead, the study of literature, the art and craft of writing, is about meeting the writer in the space between the words. It's in this fragile space where rich and meaningful thought occur. If I was going to really teach, I needed to leave space between my perceived answers and the student's experience. Nowhere is that space more important than in personal essay writing. As my students will attest, there is no formula. There's no outline. I don't even really know the subject. And have you ever really considered a paragraph? What makes one? How to choose a phrase, a word, a sentence as a paragraph? Usually, their faces shine back at me, hopeful. Tell us what a paragraph is, right? And then they'll say, well, how many sentences? And that will start all sorts of chaos. 5 sentences, no 6. Someone says 10, but there has to be 3 pieces of evidence. And then finally, they're just, well, just tell us what to write. You see, they want me to give them the answer to the question I have carefully crafted, except that the most important questions are often the ones we can't answer. And that's what teaching is, right? The moment where the teacher reveals that not only does she not have the answer, she may not even know the question. Page by page, I grade these papers. I move through the stacks. A boy reveals the stigma of a reading disability. A girl writes of her desire to heal after watching her mother die of cancer. One paper explores the struggle to connect with a father who does not see the value in majoring in art. And still, one essay stands out. The student doesn't even trust the essay to be passed up among the rows to my outstretched hands. Instead, she stands with her back leaning against the wall, hands it to me, tries not to watch me as my eyes take in the content of the page. Undocumented, a dreamer, a child who'd spent her entire life in Oceanside as her parents toiled away. And with each line, she revealed her truth. The lie she had presented, the perfect life she pretended she was living with a full load of AP classes, all the right extracurriculars, all fell away as she cried to me. That essay, that risk paid off, and this past November, I wrote her yet another recommendation for this Harvard graduate. She is off working tirelessly to improve the lives of others as she begins a law degree. So that fear of being deemed unworthy, that idea that you're not smart enough, that this isn't the answer that the teacher or the college board wanted. The greatest academic achievement occurs when you stop worrying about the right answer and you risk a thought. You find your voice and you tell your story. We build our lives in these small moments of self-expression. These moments of character do more to enhance our scholarship than all the perfect grades littering a transcript. These newest inductees gathered on their screens across Oceanside tonight, they are more than good students. They are brave. They have achieved something courageous in their years of study and service. And for that, we honor and applaud you. Congratulations. Well done.
I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Harrington and the members of the Board of Ed who continue to support the teachers and students. Ms. Sandler, the new advisor of National Honor Society here at Oceanside High School, will introduce the 2020 National Honor Society inductees.
Adam, Abby, Ren, Allegra, Nicole Andrews, Jordan Bastine, Leah Becker, James Bellinger, Alex Benowitz, Amanda Benson, James Burnell, Jason Beer, Sarah Brennan, Jessica Brew, Elizabeth Burkell, Lily Berberin, Sophia Cassiopo, Ariana Calderon, Brianna Calderon, Vincent Capone, Allison Crystal, Samantha Civil, Madison Clampman, Jillian Cola, Max Coppola, Margaret Cunningham, Alyssa Cura, Alexandria Dado, Daniela DeMoro, Cameron Denman, Mario Di Pasquale, Shannon Di Dominica, Jack Dolger, Alex Eckstein, Haley Evener, Merrill Evener, Anthony Famighetti, Jeremy Fetter, Madeline Feldman, Jenna Flynn, Victoria Freitas, Matthew Friedman, Madison Graff, Danielle Hoplowski, Andrew Isaacson, Mia Judd, John Justin, Victoria Justin, Stephen Katz, Margaret Keller, Ashley Kessler, Isabella Clem, Alexa Kornbluth, Callie Kubadias, Elizabeth Lordacina, Isabella Lazaro, Catherine Lee, Jocelyn Lair, Charles Leventhal, Madeline Levine, Zachary Levitz, Olivia Lacerdo, Kaylin Mahaffey, Julia Martolucci, Robert Mastropieri, Lindsay McFall, Michaela Mackenzie McKay, Ariana Marejo, Lara Masita, Gabrielle Mataluski, Jenna Morgan, Sheridan Morgan, Courtney Murphy, Eileen Norabuena, Annalisa Nunez, Aspen O'Brien, Allison Olazabal, Sadie Olson, Alexandra Ortiz, Julia Parmigiano, Ariana Paul, Michael Perpero, Michael Pesci, Alexa Poplowski, Melody Posner, Gabriella Pendergast, Benjamin Provler, Samantha Relkin, Jacob Reyes, Lara Radigan, Amanda Richter, Giuseppe Rizzi, Emma Romano, Megan Rugolo, Benjamin Sanchez, Samantha Santiago, Leona Sattler, Thomas Schmid, Benjamin Schmidt, Samantha Schneider, Justine Sciramamano, Isabel Segretti, Iman Shamoun, Drisana Shamthan, Aiden Shapiro, Julia Shapiro, Samantha Simon, Kara Smith, Paige Smith, Anthony Soria, Evan Spanier, Sadie Stadler, Sophie Stakov, Emma Stanko, Shannon Stanton, Christopher Steinson, Luke Strianese, Alexandria Tonzi, Katrina Trunco, Catherine Sorochias, Caitlin Villalba, Michael Waltuck, Rachel Weissman, Rebecca Weissman, Scott Yanover.
All inductees were required to submit a recording of them reciting the pledge prior to tonight's induction. Ms. Audrey Miller has created the recording of them saying the pledge. We ask the inductees from their homes once again to recite the National Honor Society pledge.
I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing,
to hold this fundamental and worthy
an untarnished character,
To endeavor intelligently and courageously,
to be a leader,
to give of myself freely in service to others.
In so doing, I shall prove myself worthy
of a place in the National Honor Society.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce the new inductees of National Honor Society. Let's give them a round of applause. The new members of National Honor Society wish to honor teachers who have inspired them. Ms. Sandler will read the names of those teachers now.
Daniel Art, Ms. Bavaro, Ms. Benson, Maureen Botkin, Rochelle Brandwin, Rita Burns, Krista Carciolo, Jennifer Cascone, Danielle Cascarelli, Lisa Comuniello, Stephanie Cook, Ramona D'Alicia, Sarah Dowler, Kenneth Dwyer, Vincent Fontanetta, Jennifer Frasca, Laura Gallo, Gerard Gambardella, Lorianne Gambardella, Amy Gigliobianco, Claire Grogan, Heather Hall, Karen Hannon, Bonnie Hennessy, Mrs. Herman, Michael Howley, Eve Jean-Pierre, Gavin Kalner, Mark Kaplan, Joseph Kachuba, Marla Kilfoyle, Julianne Kerr, Elizabeth Levingood, Ms. Levine, Mark Lowry, Frank Luisi, Alan B. Lyson, Evangelos Morados, Ms. Menudis, Sean Michelle, Mark Kalner, Frank Nappy, Julia Nappy, Rosaria Naughton, Nancy Nigro, David Noodleman, Todd Newson, Aileen O'Connell, Charles Fellon, Jessipina Prestigiamaco, Ms. Riley, Alyssa Roth, Frank Rugolo, Ruthios Sabarito, Shari Sandler, Jonathan Schloth, Janet Schuline, Kathleen Smith, Stephanie Stagnita, Neil Sullivan, Susan Tantleff, Nancy Trainer, Laura Trungard, Michael Vetter, Jennifer Wolfe, Evan Young, Jeremy Zilbert.
Teachers, thank you for inspiring us every single day. Principal, Dr. Brendan Mitchell, will now address our new members of National Honor Society.
Good evening and welcome. I'm so proud to be a part of this special evening. Although I have not been at Oceanside High School for very long, I do know what an honor it is to be inducted into the National Honor Society, and I am already so proud to know that these impressive students will be representing our school and the entire Oceanside community. First, I want to send a word of congratulations to our special guests here tonight. Proud parents and guardians, siblings, family members, and friends. Nights such as these are in many ways a celebration of you as well. I recognize the tremendous amount of work that is needed from your end to help support our students. You have provided this guidance all along the way. To our honorees, although this night in many ways is a culmination of your work and your service, you have shown yourself to be scholars and leaders. You have shown yourself to be trusted friends and tireless supports to those around you. This is no easy task, and I congratulate you for achieving it. However, it is also in many ways the start of a new type of work for you. As an inductee of the National Honor Society, you have made a pledge to continue this work. You have pledged to be courageous as a leader, which means not always making the popular choice, but instead making the right choice. You have pledged to maintain an untarnished character, which does not mean you won't make mistakes, but it means you will bravely confront those mistakes head on. And you have pledged to give yourself freely to others, which means continuing to be of service to those that need this support. This induction ceremony means that Oceanside High School is confident in your ability to do just that. And we leave here knowing you will represent Oceanside for many days, months, and years to come. Thank you and congratulations again. We are all so proud of you.
National Honor Society, Ms. Sandler, and myself would like to thank the many people who made this event happen. Ms. Suzanne Dwyer, Mr. Gerard Gambardella, Mr. George Grossman, Ms. Audrey Miller, Ms. Piera Starna, and the Oceanside High School faculty and administration. We would also like to thank the Oceanside Board of Education and District Office for all their support. Have a good night and congratulations.